Hi guys, got another day down. Working really hard on promising those or coming through with my challenge to myself to try to hop on here every day and give you guys some tips. So today what I want to talk about is why you can't guarantee results and should not trust anyone that does. And I'm not saying that the people that do make guarantees aren't trustworthy. However, I really want to point out a few things so that you can set some expectations for yourself or for the people that you might be working with where you may be the one promising results or guaranteeing results. So here's the thing. Guarantees, people like guarantees. Why do they like guarantees? Because it's the safe bet. It's what feels comfortable. If I do this, then I have nothing to lose, nothing to risk whatsoever. The problem with that is there's too many variables. So if you're the person providing the service, you are putting too much stake on your side of the fence. And the problem is if you can hold up to your promises, you can say, I'll do this, this, and this for you, but you can't control what the other person does. So if I promise, if I'm a coach and I'm a soccer coach and I say, you are going to be the best soccer player, you can be the best soccer coach in the world, but if that person does not put in the effort to practice to be the best soccer player because they want to be, it doesn't matter how good of a coach you are. So when people guarantee results, it always makes me very weary of what they really are after. Now, I do know some people that provide guarantees, but the tricky thing is if you are the person that provides a guarantee, you might be risking a lot because you're giving that other person so much control that now it may end up costing you more money or some of your time to make sure that they get there. And I've run into people before where they say, well, I want to make sure that this person sees success. And that's great. But if the person doesn't want success as much as you want the success for them, they're never going to get there. You can push them, you can try to keep them on track, you can try to give them accountability, but if they procrastinate, life happens, something that maybe you promised to have done in 2 months may end up taking 6 months or a year, and now you've got this whole timeline dragged out when you thought that it would be, you budgeted a certain amount of time for a project to be done, and that's not what's happened. So I kind of wanted to point that out to you guys today. I recently, kind of along these same lines, had somebody ask me about social media and what kind of results I could guarantee. And I'll be completely honest with you, I don't guarantee any results, whether it be in coaching, whether it be in training, whether it be in marketing and advertising. And the reason that I don't is, like I said, there's just too many variables. Facebook ads, for example, I can't guarantee results. Just like if you went to the local broadcast company and you said, I want to put my face on a billboard, when's the first sale going to happen? Well, how many times does a person have to see the billboard before they contact you? Then when they contact you, how quickly does it take you to get back to them? Then once you actually get back to them and you explain your services, if they still are interested, there's a big if, then you have to have another conversation. Then you have to put together a proposal. Then you have to hope they accept the proposal. And then you have to hope that the onboarding process is nice and smooth. So there's a lot of steps that play factors in that timeline. So I don't guarantee results. I don't promise that something is going to get done. You're going to see 100 leads in, 3 months. It just depends. And it depends on an advertising budget. How much are you willing to spend? How long is that billboard going to be up there? Is the billboard going to be up there a week? Is it going to be up there a year? I mean, those are significantly different scenarios. So, and then also like even time of year. So you're talking about supply and demand. I don't care if you're talking about advertising or not, social media or not. This time of year, right now, while I'm doing this video, if you're watching the replay later, right now, this time of year, it's December. We're between Thanksgiving and Christmas, and people in the United States spend a lot of money on Christmas gifts, initiatives for the new year, that kind of thing. And so supply and demand is higher. There's more competition on ads. Facebook works on a bidding system for their advertising. So the person that's willing to spend the most money for that ad space on your screen, that person's probably getting the ad appearing, and your appearances of your ad, they'll be there. They just won't be there as often as the next person. So you have that supply and demand where other points in the year, it's going to be, it's going to cost you less money. This time of year, people, holidays are a great time to run ads and marketing and initiatives, but they also can be expensive because everybody wants to do it. So again, another factor in guaranteeing results. Now, I would say that in terms of guarantees, this applies, I would say I would caution people that are making guarantees around marketing and sales, whether you're providing the guarantee or you're interested in somebody's service where they're saying, I promise you this. Like, I've seen things where people are like, I promise you'll be on the #1 page of Google. That's impossible. That's a lie, because Google determines that. It doesn't matter what your initiative is. There's an algorithm, and you have to meet this algorithm, and it takes time to meet the algorithm. You cannot pay somebody to just suddenly put you on page 1 of Google. It's not going to happen. But like I said, if you choose to be the person to offer that guarantee, just be prepared that it may be costly to you with either your time or your money or your resources. So proceed with caution. If you're the person that is interested in a service, I would just say have some realistic expectations. You can also, life throws hiccups at you. You can have the best intentions. You can be the most regimented person. The person that you're working with can be super regimented, but you might go after a target market that you thought was ideal after doing, your due diligence and whatever. And it turns out that that wasn't the audience that you needed to be after all. And now you have this expectation in your mind that this coach guaranteed me results in a month. A lot of things are trial and error. Sometimes things aren't the way they seem. So I would just proceed with caution. I hope this helps today, you guys. Have a wonderful day, and we'll see you in the next live stream. Bye-bye.